Hi everyone, this is CherryEnchantress, and this is your daily dust for December 1st. Can you believe it? I say that for every month, don't I? But it just seemed like November went by so fast. And it was a really nice month. I thought it was a very successful, happy month overall. And I hope you had a really good month. And it was my birthday month, so it was really nice. And I'm looking forward to Christmas this time. We're having relatives coming in, so it's kind of really fun. I always look forward to Christmas, but you know how it is. It's a hustle and bustle time. It's a gift giving time. It's being aware of your limitations too sometimes. Anyway, let's get into the daily dust for today. So you could be watching this on any other time. Just remember, if you did stumble upon this is also a timeless reading. So hello to you out there who are just visiting this on some random day. And but also hello to you for being here on a consecutive basis. I really appreciate all of you who follow me day to day and look forward to this kind of reading. And I look forward to it too because it helps me as well. I'm part of the collective. So around Christmas, I like to do silver and gold tarot decks. Not sure if I'm starting this now, but I might be. Anyway, we have the Baroque tarot, which is brand new tarot, which is so beautiful. I mean, this box itself is gorgeous. It's it's a gold edge. Let's look at it with that nice box. I have a full flip through review of it. Now, I usually put it in the little eye right there, but if I don't get to it, I just put it out so you'll see it. And so there's beautiful gold edges, and it's foiled, stamped on this side, and the words are stamped in gold, plus the numbers. So there you have it. It's a rainy day today, so hopefully you're getting the full benefit of this deck. It's so pretty. Maybe you can hear cars screeching in the rain. All right, I'm going to shuffle it. I haven't shuffled this yet. This will be my first shuffle. Let's see if I can manage. It is a little stiff, and I don't want to bend it too much. Let's just do a rifle shuffle. It's just a lovely deck. I don't want to overly shuffle it. I'm going to try to preserve it as much as possible. But I do need to shuffle it because it's still in the Rider-Waite-Smith. It's in its order. Oh, it's flipping. Okay, I'm going to take that one. I don't usually take flippers, but you know what? Why not? Why not? Simply because I haven't shuffled it very good. So we'll just do that. Three of Cups is good news. All right, and what do we have? Oh, King of Pentacles, the King of Kings, huh? Oh, very nice. This deck likes me. Okay, and the Seven of Pentacles. Wow, I love this guy. Look at him. Isn't he cute? He's working so hard. All right, let's zoom on in and see what we get. This deck is a little on the dark side, the dark tones, let's put it that way. And thankfully, it's a matte finish because these decks the dark decks are really hard they're very reflective, and they're hard to see when they're that glossy finish, or even just a slight smoothness on it. So this matte deck is just perfect. And so we can get a little bit of detail now that we're zoomed in. But it just basically follows the Rider-Waite-Smith. Not very different, except that the hues and the mood and the tone is a little bit different. The Three of Cups is definitely about partnerships and friendships and giving time to others. This could be a little bit of not being able to say no to people, just saying yes to everyone, being a yes person. Sometimes being a yes person can put you in the right place at the right time and surprises happen. And actually, if you're inclined to say no more than yes, maybe this is a good time to say yes. And also, this is a yes if you had a question that was yes or no. And so, interesting, in this deck we have some astrology, and so this is a Mercury in Cancer, which is, Mercury represents the communication planet, and being in Cancer would be about emotions and family, and maybe being a little bit shy, but having that energy of clicking and feeling cozy, especially with certain groups. So yeah, it's like maybe it's a clique that you're in that you feel good with. The guidance brings your attention to the other souls around you, community, friends, co-workers, or even strangers at an event. You do have the time and energy to give to others, so go and enjoy the little and the big things in life with your connections. As a person, the card represents an extroverted soul. So I thought it was shy, but maybe they're extroverted. Maybe you're the shy one and you meeting an extroverted person. Perhaps you're constantly distracted by people and can't say no to yourself or to them. And it could be this guy coming through, this King of Pentacles coming through. Either this is you or a person that you're connecting with. This does feel like it could be a work-related group, it could be your job, it could be a hobby, it could be some kind of common cause, if you're together with a group of people doing some charity work as well, anything like that. But it's a focus on work where you might meet this person. He's about business, he's reliable, he's a leadership type, and disciplined, and this could represent you too. So this could be like you could be the alpha male and people gravitating around you because you have these qualities about you. And so the Queen in the Pentacles represents a person who has a healthy work-life balance due to great practical skills. But the King is often found with the Queen, or maybe or you may be feeling like maybe you see yourself as feminine, but this could represent you anyway, because this represents any person that has time to enjoy the pleasures of life, and somebody who nurtures others, and they give a lot of guidance, and it's possible that you can have it all. And also have that ability to have a balanced leadership, all of that nurturing energy balanced with your leadership skills. Okay, so this is a really funny thing. I like to interpret things through my eyes, through my senses, through my psychic, my clear abilities, clear cognizance, clear sentience, clear audience, and clairvoyance. And sometimes also, including that, I like to read from the book, especially if it's a new deck, and I like to get insights from the author. And let me tell you, this little book has a little boo-boo in it. So it does talk about the King as being business, reliable, leadership, and the reverse of it saying air and Virgo, but then the description is the same as the Queen's description. So I think that, even though it was an accident, I feel like it's an accident on purpose somehow. I know people say that all the time, but I feel like because my audience is a majority of feminines, that it is you, it could be you, mixed with that masculine leader quality, possibly. Or maybe you're finding someone who you recognize both sides of yourself within that person. Anyway, it could be a boss that you're gelling with, and you could be the boss too. Like, I feel like sometimes this can represent too is when you're around a person who has that authoritative energy, you realize, oh, I do that too, but in a different setting. I do that in my home with my kids, or I do that and just the different areas of my life where I need to be focused and have authority so people listen to me. And I do that. So then you realize I can do this in lots of places. I can do this in many areas of my life, and it would help me, it will help build sort of this confidence, especially if you need people to listen and to follow you. So I think a little bit of that is happening here. It's kind of an observation too, I just feel. And then we have Taurus up there with the bulls. So a really peculiar card now that it has these, and we have this a cow down here. So it's like definitely this particular King of Pentacles has sort of a feminine and masculine energy all entwined in one. So the Seven of Pentacles is like long-term goals and investment, something that you planted is now bearing fruit. It could represent your daily routine, just chores and things that you have to do on a daily basis. And so having that, boundaries, discipline, leadership energy puts people in a position where they're following you and listening to you instead of pushing against you or challenging you. And I think that's a really good thing. So you're going to be very productive on this particular day and maybe beyond, and working at it a little bit by little bit, you will eventually reach your goal. So that's really good. And maybe something new actually will pop out of it. This can also represent, how I was talking about the observing energy, observing somebody who's very good at what they do. You could be a boss observing one of your workers, co-workers, somebody who may be just in a position lower than you or something, and you're very impressed by what they do, and you said, yes, you keep going, or I want to promote you or something like that. So it could be a little bit of that too, whether it's you or observing somebody else. There's definitely success here. There's working at things a little bit by little bit, working in cooperation with other people, feeling really good about it, like happy energy about it, and being plentiful and making a lot of money at it too. So if you are money oriented, but also just plain goal oriented, makes these goals. Like, this is an interesting deck because when I looked at it, I love the artwork, but I didn't know if I would get any information from just looking at the images, and I'm getting a lot of information. So this is really cool. It's very cool. I love it. Okay, so definitely achieving your goals is highlighted here. Working well with others, whether you're the boss or you are just one of the workers, you are going to achieve a lot in this situation. And you could be meeting somebody special that's very like-minded as well, and enjoy their company, enjoy spending time with them, especially if you're working together in a working situation, whatever that may be. And what else was I was about to say something. Okay, I think that's it. But anyway, it's very sweet. Watch that growth. It's going to be really lovely and abundant. And I hope you like that. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.